You guys need no introduction to today. It's Tuesday. It's Newsday. It's time to talk about, yes, he's finally here. CG Onion Knight. He's coming. He's here. It's finally happening. He's coming to global, and there's some trials and some other stuff to talk about. So let's get in here with the CG Onion Knight. Featured summon Final Fantasy 3, of course. There he is. Awakened Onion Knight. And our boy, Hein. Han, Final Fantasy 3 story is here today. Awaken Onion Knight and Hein here. Coming in February 20th. Major drop rate boost. And look at this weird step up summon. Two weird step up summons to talk about here. The first one, limited to one per player. Step 1, 5,000 lapis for a 9+2 summon with a 10% trust move. Step 2, 5,000 lapis for a 9+2 summon with 10 max level mini-tires. Step 3, random rainbow as usual. 8+2+1, 5,000 lapis. Step 4, as usual, right? 10% 5-star ticket, 90% blues. The good one, the one that everyone gets all their rainbows on, for sure. And then it's also 9+2. And then step 5 here, 5,000 lapis, 9+2 summon. And you get a little 5-star exchange ticket. Now, this is a new one. And it says right here, asterisk, use the 5-star exchange ticket obtained on step 5 to pick between Awaken Onion Knight or Hein. So, as you can see here, as we scroll down real quick, new ally, global upgrade in Hein. So Onion Knight's not getting upgraded. Hein is. So I have to see. Onion Knight is going to be strong still. He was very strong. Oppressively so in JP, which is probably why they delayed him so well. But he's got competitors, right? He's got competitors in global. So he's going to be good. Probably somewhere around because they upgraded Fissilis for true dual wield units. Fissilis tier-ish, somewhere probably around there. Who knows? Because she didn't really get upgrades. He is really strong SR chainer. So, if you've been looking forward to our boy Awaken Onion Knight, turn it into the Scholar, turn it into the Sage in the CG animation, then he's going to be there. Also, this banner is going to be 5-star featured rate. And they say right here, it says it's a 2% on banner rate on step 5. Is what it's not on the whole banner, on step 5. You got to get that. You got to break out your grandma's a magnifying glass to check that one out. But it is right there, and Onion Knight's looking you dead in the eyes, saying, "Gumi, where's the buffs? Where's the buffs, man? I can only be 6 years old for so long. Where's the buffs?" All right, now we have this other really weird one here that I don't think I've seen before. But check this out. Step 1, limited to 8 per player, 3,000 lapis, 6+1 summon. Get you some summon coins, 6+1. It's a trust moogle, one of those collectible tickets where you collect 4 or 5 of them per usual. You get a 20% or a 10% chance for a non-banner unit, guaranteed random rainbow. Step 2, 4,000 lapis for an 8+1 summon, 10 trust coins. Step 3, 5,000 lapis for 20 more trust coins, whatever, summon coins. I think it's summon coins here. For a random rainbow at the end there and one of them tickets. But here's the weird thing, right? It says off to the side, trade in 160 of these summon banner coins. I call them trust coins. That's incorrect. It's summon banner coins, the little blue purple ones you guys are used to seeing. 160 of them for an Onion Knight or a Hein, or in the top corner, trade 40 of them for a prism of your choice of the 2 units. So that's pretty easy. I mean, that's going to be, what is that, 12K? 12K lapis for the prism. It's pretty interesting considering. I mean, I guess you could snag a 7-star of your choice here on this banner. 37K lapis total if you save that up for Onion Knight. You're gonna be walking away with his 7-star minimum guaranteed. You could pull nothing on the entire banner. You do the first one up here, go all the way down to the ticket, get him right there. Boom, Onion Knight, got him. And then come in here, pull nothing again. Trade in the 40 summon coins there. Boom, got him right there. You're done. So pretty interesting sort of thing here. We'll have to see exactly how powerful they make them, but let's go over what they're showing off here. Awaken Onion Knight, he is a damage dealing support character. He's more of just a damage dealer. He's got some supportive aspects to his kit, but nothing super crazy. He's not like a buffer or anything crazy like that. He's got the traditional, kind of like the old Unite, where he's got like, oh, I got some elemental stuff. So that's pretty much where a support aspect comes in. He's got the Imperils, right? He's got the elemental chains. I think he's got some elemental resistance as well. His super TMR here is a Twin Swords Mastery. Boost equipment attack when armed with 2 one-handed weapons and boost attack by 50% when equipped with a sword. It's true dual wield. I think it's 100% true dual wield and 50% attack when equipped with a sword. So his super TMR here is basically just Radiant Lightning's TMR with 50% more attack. It's kind of okay, honestly. Nothing really to say about it outside of that. I mean, like, it's so easy if you're true dual wielding to cap your attack anyway. You don't really need to invest into a super TMR to cap your attack. If you really want to use something like dual form, just use dual form. His TMR here is also very strong though. If you're just getting into the game, this might be a reason for you to maybe see if you can get lucky with a couple tickets though. Onion Boots, attack plus 40, activate Onion Command, restores MP every turn, and gives you 50% true dual wield. So there are a lot of true dual wield stuff out there in the game for equipment, right? We have Ionite's TMR now. We had the good old CG Bart's TMR. For TMRs, those are the 2 most notable ones. We have Aloha Lastwell with a little bit less true dual wield there. Unless you're using it on Aloha Lastwell himself. We have stuff like Ravenheart for super TMRs, but this is going to be something that you can go and get if you need a true dual wield TMR. Maybe if you get lucky, you can get this guy with a couple of tickets and then just kind of chill out there. And he's a very good unit and knows in his own right. I almost said on his own right, but that's not correct. That's not correct. Look at this boy's posture. Look at him. He's got a corrected posture. He came right out of Epic 7. Maybe that's why he's so mad in that little CG animation right there. That's why he's so upset. He's got his posture corrected, and he has no global buffs. But I don't work there. I didn't make that decision to not give him any buffs whatsoever. But he should be a what is he? A Stardust Raid Chainer, like four elements or so, somewhere around. There's a lot of different elements. I can't remember off the top of my head. He's going to be strong. He's going to be good, but he's going to have, he's already got a lot of competition. So if you already have some of the best damage dealers, you're not going to want to go for this guy. And, well, JK, dude, there goes everyone on the banner review. But his featured abilities are shown here is Stone Shredder. Partial and mitigated earth damage to one enemy 2 times. Nice, dude. That's what I want to see in a skill. Wow, dude. Earth damage 2 times, man. Two attacks. Heck yeah, dude. Pre-cooking. Is this Ignace? Is this Ignace? Oh, no. Remove attack, defense, magic, and spirit break reductions and boost attack and resistance to attack reductions for a caster. Boost damage of certain abilities. Enables triple onion sword arts for 2 turns. Nice, dude. Yes, that's correct. You did see he gets triple cast from this skill for 2 turns, and that's probably counting the turn you activated this skill. So there you go there. Twin Swords Plus here. Partial and mitigated damage 2 times and reduced defense for 1 enemy. Boost attack and magic for all allies. So I guess he does have an attack and magic buff here with Twin Swords Plus. So I personally was never looking forward to Unite. He's just one of those basic, like, get in there and do some damage, do some more damage, do some more damage, attack with some more damage, attack with some more damage. Not exciting, but he's going to be a pretty strong character, pretty easy to use too. I think, if I recall correctly, he's not that hard. It's like if you have your cooldown skills, use your cooldown skills. If you don't, all right, just use your strong skill. Now we have Hein coming right out of Halloween Town. Here he is, global upgrade, new ally. He's going to be a mage of sorts. His super TMR is Hein's hat. He lost it on the ground, but you know what? You're such a good friend that you kept it for yourself. What a fantastic person you are, keeping his hat, dude. Nice. His defense of 30, magic of 62, spirit of 30, and fire, ice, and lightning resist increased by 20%. I mean, what can I say? It's it's nothing special. That's definitely why you should have gave it back to him instead of keeping it. You filthy person. You thief. You stole the Skeleton Man Halloween Town guy's hat, and all you got was fire, ice, and lightning resist 20% each. Crazy. TMR here is the Tapestry of Chaos. Boost magic by 25%, fire, ice, and lightning resist by 10% when equipped with a rod. Magic by 25%, and fire, ice, and lightning resist again by another 10% when equipped with a hat. So if you have the boy's hat on, or any hat, period, whatsoever, in a rod, 50% magic, 20% fire, ice, and lightning resistance there. Listen, nothing super insane. I'm sure there's some trial out there, right, doing the mom and bomb family where you're bringing a mage for whatever reason, and you go in there and you're like, hey mom, hey bomb family, 50% magic here, you got 20% resistances. I'm cool, man. I'm a lot cooler though because I didn't pull on this banner, so I will have to see what his global upgrades are. We'll see what they are right here. Oh wow, amazing, nice. Forbidden fulmination, forbidden glaciation, and forbidden incandescence. I'm gonna put the Asian on there as well. Come on, dude. You got incandescence, condensation. Just change the fire family to a water family. Just forbidden condensation. Throw it in there. We have fulmination, glaciation, and condensation. Deal lightning damage to all enemies and power up with consecutive use. Deal ice damage to all enemies and power up with consecutive use. Deal fire damage to all enemies and power up with consecutive use. Godzilla's approaching the generator. Blah, 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 blah. No. This doesn't tell me. Okay, so his chaining skills are going to do more damage. I'm pretty sure that's probably what his only global upgrades will be. That'll be awesome. But the good news is, guys, outside of this, the banner, honestly, the way it's shaping up right now, not the greatest thing in the whole world. If you've had any of the recent units, you're not even going to care about these characters. You probably already clicked off this video already. But if you haven't yet, Caves of Tides is coming. The event dungeon, the King Mog. Play the event and contain 7-star unit Zonday. Zonday's actually pretty good, especially for a free unit. So if you're getting into the game, these free units from these King Mogs, you definitely are going to be wanting to pick them up here. So we have Zonday here. New ally, Zonday. He's like I think he's got like different chaining frame families. We have to see what they do with him. I think he's not gonna have like the global exclusive chaining frame families. I think it was like primarily Chaos Wave, Awakened or Chaos Wave or whatever in JP. But he's gonna be a free character to get in there and chain up with your friends. He has quadruple cast ancient magic, which is gonna be quad his skill. So he's got ancient meteor, ancient quake. So I think he can actually chain up with like, like friend CG dark mage, White Lotus Fina, whatever her name is at this point. It's too many words today. But new ally here, Zonday. He's actually pretty cool. He's coming in. He's from the Crystal Tower. All right, coming in, popping off. You've probably seen him in Final Fantasy 14 if you played that. So his super team is Zonday's Rod, 22 attack, 148 magic, 24 spirit, and 10% MP. His super team art, if you're new to the game, you're going to want to pick it up eventually. You're going to want to do the King while you want to get Zonday, you want to get a 7-star, all this other good stuff, and throw it in there. And if you need a rod, then you're going to want to get this rod too. But there's going to be a lot of players out there. If you've been, if you're a mid-tier player, veteran player, whatever, you're gonna have a lot better rods than this already, especially if you've been able to beat some of the latest trials out there. There's been a lot of trial rewards, with stronger rods, so, or super team arts, even if you've gotten stuff like that by now. But I see a lot of people skipping the Zonday's rod, but it is pretty good for a newer player. I'd definitely go and pick it up if you can, have all that energy ready and steady to go. And we'll have a video on the King Mog, for you guys out there who are newer to the game, exactly how you want to go about in approaching that stuff. So his TMR here is the Demon King's Power, boosts HP by 15% and magic by 40%, and restores MP every turn. This one's actually pretty good. You get a little bit of survivability with your magic, and you get a little bit of MP refresh. So there's other TMRs out there for mages that give you maybe like 50% magic or 60% magic. This one, you get 40%, but you still get HP and MP on top of that. So I actually like that TMR quite a bit here. His featured abilities, Ancient Meteor and Ancient Quake. We're back to dealing partial and mitigated dark or earth damage, depending on which one you're reading here. Magic damage 2 times to all enemies and boost damage of certain abilities. Nice. Boosting damage. And we have Demon King's Aura, boost magic and gradually restore own MP, enables quadruple ancient magic for 4 turns, and boost light resist for all allies. So he's a little neat guy to have in your back pocket. I know a lot of people actually used him in some of the harder trials, so he's actually pretty strong as a character to train up with other friend units and other such things as that. So Zonday, yeah, definitely don't miss him. Definitely don't miss his 7-star. Definitely don't miss his TMR coming into the weekend here. Now we have the unit intro quest for Awaken Unite. Is it going to have his angry face? Ooh, there he is. He's stern. He's got the Kagebushin no Jutsu. Oh, how did I remember that? Oh my goodness, dude. Ooh, he's coming in. Ooh, look, he's amazed as well. And his 240p right here, 240p intro. Oh, his face, look at, he doesn't even know what to say. Ooh, now he's just mad at me after looking at me after hearing that. Oh my goodness. So we get some energy pots and traditional stuff. You can go in there, you mess around with the CG animation, check him out. He does have a scholar form in the animation. He does have a ninja form in the animation. It is pretty cool. It's actually one of my more favorite animations, I think, in the game because it's so unique. But yeah, definitely go and check that out. We have the Broken Hearts and Bones, a new highly difficult quest. We'll see about that, Gumi. We'll see about that, Square Enix. Abraxas, the Love Dragon, is here to slay. All right, so we have Abraxas, the Love Dragon. I'm calling him that. He's pink, dude. All right, he's a pink dragon. It's a pink Tiamat. Or whatever it is. An extremely dangerous foe utilizes its strong affinity to fire, ice, earth, and water. Whoa, imagine, guys, a dragon with fire, ice, earth, and water damage. Crazy. So be prepared to defend yourself from its random elemental attacks. Ooh, RNG in my fight. I don't know about that. As well as both physical and magical damage. It can also protect itself against the elements it uses to attack, which can draw out the battle if not dealt quickly with. Well, it's only half the elements of the game, so how about we just kill it with the other elements in the game? Watch out for the Lethal Shield ability, which may immediately KO one of your party members. Hold up. Hold the phone. You're gonna tell me that you have a skill called Lethal Shield. Lethal Shield that is a death attack. That is a very lethal shield. That's appropriately named. Defeat Abraxas, the Limit Burst, boost HP by 25%, MP by 25%, and fire, water, and light resist by 20%. Doesn't this guy have 4 elements? Didn't this guy say like fire, ice, earth, and water? Fire, water, and light. Fire, ice, earth, water. Fire, water, light. So I guess if you combine ice, fire, water, light. Fire, ice, earth, water. So I guess combining ice and earth equals light. And thus Captain Planet was Mati Heart. Oh, I got it. Yeah, the little heart icon, Mati, dude. All right, I got you, Mati. For sure, man. Abraxas is here. You know, we're trying to keep it a little bit informative. We have Scorn to the Demon Wall, though. This is going to actually be a highly difficult quest. Very tanky boy. Big Demon Wall. He's gonna come in and he's gonna crush you. He's gonna crush you. Restricted Equip Stone Killer. He is a stone monster. He's not demon at all, actually. It's called the Demon Wall, right? You would think he's 50% stone, 50% demon. Nah, he's 50% 100% of the time just stone. So keep that in mind there. He does have extremely high defense and spirit. Very, very powerful, very powerful boss here. Every few turns, the Demon Wall will approach the party. The sprite will get closer to your party. Hopefully, it will come in, and if it gets too close to you, it will smush you, Final Fantasy 12 style, into the wall, and in the story of the protagonist. No more Ash, no more Vaughn, no more Balthier, no more Fran, no more bunnies, no more bunny girls for none of you guys. Just smash into the wall. Story over. All right, Ivalice is gone. Vayne wins. You know, our summon espers like Ifrit and Shiva, they are now airships forever. So don't let that happen to our blessed favorite Final Fantasy story, Star Wars 6: A New Hope. Don't let that happen to us. Now, buy certain gravity-related black magic at the right time. If you time it, you can actually lower the rate at which it approaches you. So that's going to be a thing. It's one of the unique mechanics around this monster. He does do deaths. He does do earth damage. He does do physical damage. He does a lot of cool stuff. Then the main mechanic is that like the longer the fight goes on, not only the harder does he hit you, but it's not just turn count. It's the longer the fight goes on, the reason it gets harder is because he actually starts moving closer to your party, and that's what makes him get harder. You can actually use the spell Gravity and Graviga to slow him down in his approach. And you're going to need to do that, especially if you're not trying to take him out right away. He is an extremely tanky boss, too. So he does give you some Lapis. The Asura's Rod activates Dragon Slayer Arts, 174 magical rod there. It does give you boosted damage against dragons, Trust Moogle, Trust Coins, and that you will see if you beat him within 20 turns. He is a very tanky character. Very tanky. He's not a character. He's a boss. A very tanky boss. And like I said, 20 turns. That's going to be pushing the limit for some people there. Definitely. But I think you can get in there. I think you guys can do it. It's going to be probably one of the harder trials that we've had. But nothing for CG Knock this, dude. We're going to get in there. We're going to be chopping up some walls. All right, let's check out the tickets real quick. These are 20% tickets you get. You need to collect 4 of them. You need to collect 4 of them. I don't suspect anyone actually is going to be collecting 4 of these tickets unless someone's going for CG Untitled Super Team Art. Don't do it. I don't care if you're the biggest. I don't care if you're the biggest whale. All right, I said I don't care like 15 times. I don't care if you're the FFBE Global's #1 whale. don't get that super TMR. Don't do it. You'll never use that thing. At least if you know how to play the game and get your characters right, you'll never use that thing. But here's the Final Fantasy 3 exchange shop for the ticket. You do change this in for either a Unite or a Hein, depending on who you want. Everyone's going to pick Unite. I would pick Unite 1000% of the time, even with those buffs. The exchange shop's going to have Unite's Prism, Hein's Prism in it. Your traditional stuff. I wanted to be getting in there. And then there's one last thing here, maintenance coming, boom. And then guys, I told you guys, they fixed it. They're fixing it, guys. All right. There is also a separate issue down here where players are able to cast Magnus abilities more times than the intended limit. Yeah, how about every turn? So if you haven't checked it out yet, you haven't used that yet, you know, not that I advise going and using that bug, but you know, we made a video to tell them how the bug we found worked, you know. So if you happen to find that video, right, for informational purposes, you know, go ahead, find the video for informational purposes, get back to us, you know, let me know if you can reaffirm that the bug is actually still, you know, a bug and it still does need to be fixed. If you go ahead and you test it out for informational purposes, then what can we do, man? What can we do? But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. The news of today's video. Hopefully you guys had a little bit of laughs. Thanks for spending your time here. And thank you guys once again for the support, the likes and comments. Much appreciated. They help out a ton. If we can get actual more than 400 likes, that'd be amazing. I know, I don't actually. That makes me feel icky saying that. But thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for becoming patrons. Thank you guys for joining the YouTube channel membership. Hopefully you guys like those rewards. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.